Hey Aquarius, welcome to your October mid-month tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. So if that's the case, just take what does and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be talking about somebody in or around your environment, whether that is a friend, family member, lover, ex, co-worker, ex-friend, whoever you're dealing with. You can swap the roles. I could be talking to you as if it's actually them. So if that's the case, just swap the roles. I swear a lot of people like swearing. Click off this video. We're going to be looking into your recent past, your present, and expected timelines, as well as some advice. And yeah, that's basically all I got to say. So, okay, let's go into your recent past. Tell me about Aquarian's recent past. What happened, so I can get the story, right? So I can see what the hell's going on, so we can get messages out for whoever needs to hear it, alright? But let's go into your recent past. So tell me about Aquarian's recent past, please. What went down in the recent past for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages regarding the recent past? Any insight on the recent past? Any messages? There we go. Okay. A ring about to pop off. Alright. I apologize for the lighting in advance. It's kind of fucked up because the sun's starting to set. It just bothers me personally. It may not bother anybody else, but for me, it annoys me. So, my bad. Sorry, y'all. And there's a card that flew. We have the Eight of Cups. It's looking like you may be leaving something behind, or you left something behind in your recent past. Three of Wands. You're on a journey of some sort, realizing your goals, and we have the Emperor. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's looking like in your recent past, Aquarius, you were leaving something behind, or you left a relationship or something you invested a lot of time and emotion to, a lot of memories and experiences you've had with somebody, but it's looking like you're leaving them behind because it is for your own good, really. We have the Three of Wands here, you taking the time to realize your goals and what you need to do and how you're going to get there, envisioning your future, basically. So you're leaving something behind, you're figuring, okay, what's my next move? What am I doing next? Well, good for you. We have the Empress here. There is tons of potential here. You have so many, oh my god, not too many, what? So many different ways you can go about this. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So you got to set your mind to it, put the work in, the time in, but it's going to be worth it. Now, there is something here where you're looking back at the past in a negative way, all right? Or perhaps in the past, you were looking back at something, perhaps something that you left behind. It looked like you are looking at this in a negative viewpoint, or just not thinking about the positives, more likely thinking of the negatives. And let's look into this, all right? Get some more insight on your recent past so we can have an idea of what's yet to come. Some people be like, why do you look into the past? It's like, okay, you go to the doctors, they ask for your medical history. Why do they ask about that? Right? To see, okay, well, how did you get here? Right? We need to know before and after to understand the full picture. I can't just give you half the situation. The Fool. So you left, regarding the Eight of Cups, you left something behind for something brand new. No shit. Talking about the Eight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so, ooh, yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician here. So it's looking like perhaps maybe you're in a relationship and you left it to be single. Or perhaps you're just, building yourself back up, building that confidence, and you're in manifestation mode, figuring out, well, what is it that I want? And then you're taking that leap of faith to something brand new. Perhaps into a new relationship, perhaps into a new business. Everybody's on a different timestamp. Huh? You get what I'm saying. But you definitely left something behind. I will see if there's anything else that needs to come out. Nine of Wands reverse. It's looking like whatever you left behind, you just kind of threw your hands up. You're like, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm done. I've been strong for as long as I needed to be. This is just draining. So therefore, I'm going to leave and focus on what's best for me. So everybody's situation is different. We have the Ten of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been some deceptive behavior or betrayal or something that really made you feel like you were done wrong or disrespected or just lied to. There's many different cups of tea regarding that type of situation. You could be dealing with earth sign, or you may have earth in your chart. Either way, though, you're focusing on your own stability. That's really good. We go from the 9 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. It's really looking like you're grounded yourself, and you're focusing on just becoming hubby material. You're the full fucking package, right? All right, so let's go into the 3 of Wands. It's kind of slow, stagnant energy. Like, yeah, you left something behind. Now just kind of looking like things, you're just figuring out what your next move is. Look at this. 8 of Cups again. Yes. So you left something behind. Now you're figuring out your next move. 9 of Cups reversed. So you could have been dealing with somebody who maybe, so say this is a relationship. Maybe somebody was like very flirtatious to other people, or were talking to other people, kind of stringing you along. And I think maybe somebody here got sick of it. Now, obviously not all messages are going to apply. So that could just be a little side story for some. I feel like you're really just resting and healing, trying to regain that strength of yours, which is basically the 3 of Wands. Yeah, there could have been deceptiveness in the past, or just trickery behavior, mind games, manipulation. We all know the drill. And so you're just taking time to gain back that energy and strength so that you can go after your dreams and wishes and fulfillment. So let's go into the Empress. Tell me about the Empress for Aquarius. Yeah, 6 of Wands reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Death, and 2 of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely an ending here. Definitely an ending. You could have been dealing with Scorpio or Taurus. We have some water, fire, but definitely something came to an end here. For your own good. It was for your own good. You realize maybe your self-worth. You realize that you are a bad bitch and you should not be disrespected by nobody. Should take bullshit from nobody, right? Realizing your worth. For some, definitely whatever you left behind did not succeed. No shit. Otherwise, why would you leave it behind? Obviously, it did not work out. No shit. There could be very little to no communication, but does that bother you? No, because you're the fucking Empress. And we have the 2 of Wands here. Basically the same energy with the 3 of Wands. You're just taking the time to realize your goals before you go and take the action. Let's look into the 6 of Cups. Reverse. Regarding the recent past. Try not to think of this or whatever went down in a negative light. Okay, well, could have been dealing with a Cancer here. We have the Chariot popping out. Try not to look at this in a negative viewpoint, because normally that just kind of stunts your own growth. So if you can try and find a way to release it and let go of it, and try and look at the blessings that came from the situation, that's going to really help you move forward. Tell me the 6 of Cups. 10 of Swords reverse. Yeah, so this person, obviously, whoever they were, definitely, it was, see, look, they did you wrong, but there's an opportunity here to realize the blessings, okay? There's always a positive to the negative. It's up to you to find it. If you don't want to find it, it's up to you. But there is always going to be a positive to the negative, whether you want to realize it or not, because you refuse to, because they did you wrong. But you know what? You learned a lesson, so there's that. It's up to you if you want to take the lesson or keep on repeating it. Ooh, what card just flew out? We have the Hermit reverse coming out. So you could have been isolation. Oh, I don't want my hair catching on fire. This flame's fucking huge, and I was just like, wait a second. Okay. Trying to grab the fucking card. Okay. We have the Hermit reverse. Could be dealing with a Virgo or have a Virgo in or around you. Either way, it's kind of looking like you're coming out of a period of isolation or being alone or feeling lonely. And you're coming out of this state. So you're leaving this shit behind for good. Bless. Let's go into your present moment. All right? Okay. What messages do we have for Aquarius regarding the present moment? Any messages for my Aquarians regarding the present moment? What can I give them? What messages need to come through for my Aquarians in the present moment? Show me clearly. Any messages for my Aquarians for the second half of October? Any messages for Aquarius regarding the present moment? I think my deck might be upside down, but I'm not 100%. Hold on. No, we're good. Any messages for my Aquarians regarding the present moment? Tell me about the present moment. What messages does Aquarius need to know right now? Okay, one more. Any messages for Aquarius that they need to know and hear right at this moment? Nine of Wands, the Devil reversed, King of Pentacles reversed. Could be dealing with an earth sign. That's the second time that card came out. And the Fool. Oh, is this upside down or not? Okay, it's not. Just wanted to double check. Yeah, so right now it's definitely looking like you are staying strong and you're putting time and work into whatever this is. This new idea, right? We go from the Three of Wands to the Nine of Wands. So it's looking like from your recent past to now, and depending on where you are during this time, you may be already working on this or you're still just figuring out your next move. Either way though, it's looking like you're going to be taking a lot of action towards your vision, what you are wanting to see and prosper. You're as strong as you need to be strong. You have the Devil reversed, so it's looking like you walking away from something in your recent past helps you release some toxic behavior or toxic mindsets for some, or just something that was unhealthy, and you're catching on to it, you're realizing it, and it's helping you release whatever you have gone through, okay? Now we have the King of Pentacles reversed. I'm not loving that, but I feel like for some, maybe you're just really overworking yourself. I mean, from 3 to 9, that's a pretty big jump. So for some, you've definitely been just putting in a lot of work, and you need to take time to rest and to rejuvenate that energy of yours. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Because it's like a race, you know, when you're in a race, and, well, I mean, I haven't been in a race, but I'm using this as an example. So, you know, if you immediately start speeding, you're only going to run for about like 30 seconds or some shit, or a minute, and then you're going to run out of fucking energy, and everybody else is going to pass you, and then you're going to be last, most likely. So don't waste all your energy at once. Pace yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Pace yourself. With the Fool reverse, it's saying you need to just take time to gather your... First of all, your ideas, if you haven't gotten to this part yet, because some of you may not be feeling like you have it all to make whatever this idea is work in your favor, or you're not ready for something. You just need to gather those thoughts up. You gotta just... Excuse me, my throat is actually killing me right now. You just need to give yourself the time to come up with a strategy, okay? Don't rush yourself, because if you start something quick, most likely it ends just as quick. So just be aware of that. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you end up getting burnt out right away. So just like I was saying, pace yourself. Pacing yourself, you're going to need it for whatever this is, whatever this idea is. Could be career related, could be, well, I feel like it might be career related. Oh look, we had the Devil showing up again at the bottom of it. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. You may be a Capricorn, Aquarius. Cuts. Doesn't have to be though. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Swords coming out. There could be conflict in... Hold on. I don't want to speak on this just yet. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Yeah. So with the Five of Swords, we also have the Knight of Wands. So you know how I was saying, if you start quick, it might end quick. Kind of getting this with this energy. Now this could be talking about somebody who's very wishy-washy, very in and out. Could be what you're releasing with the Devil reverse, and we'll look into that. Let's see what exactly you are releasing and letting go. Now there may be, if this is a person you're dealing with, this is somebody who's very wishy-washy. They don't know what they want. Maybe they're very egotistical, or they think that they're really great when really that they're not. For some, but they're just, it's like they're very indecisive. I don't know if I said that already. I probably did. But it's just like they change their minds quite easily. Like they flip and flop. And it's just like one day they're this, the next day they're that. The next day they're this, the next day they're that. And it's just like, oh my God, make up your fucking mind, right? So you could be dealing with somebody like that. Either way though, there is something coming to light. There's something that you're going to be understanding or seeing clearly. Now maybe you're feeling a little bit fearful or stressed because, hey, we do have this new beginning here, but maybe for some you're hesitant because you're scared of it not working out in your favor or whatever, or it not taken off the way you hope it does. There's like these fears and illusions, but it's looking like it's clearing up and you're going to see things exactly as they are. I'm going to get a couple more cards about the Nine of Wands. The Tower reverse. So yeah, definitely rebuilding yourself after leaving something behind in your past. Building a stronger foundation for sure. We have the Five of Wands reversed. So this could be talking about resolution. So perhaps, yeah, maybe there is somebody you were dealing with and maybe they had a lot of secrets or there was a lot of arguing and just like it was unhealthy, right? But there may be a potential for resolution. Can this focus? I hate this camera give me so many fucking problems. Like, can you just like focus? Hold on, I'm gonna fucking there. Okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The settings got me fucked up. Yeah, so I think you're realizing that sometimes it's okay to move on and release, and even if you've invested all this time and years into like relationships or a job or whatever, mindset, friendship, time doesn't mean shit. Okay, time does not mean shit, and I think you're realizing that. You're like, you know what? If this is draining me, then it's not worth it, basically. And so you're realizing that, you're coming to the conclusion that you got to do what's best for you, therefore you got to release anything that is not healthy for you. Tell me about the Devil reverse, please. Alright, tell me about the Devil reverse. We have the High Priestess reverse. Okay, see, secrets coming out. We have the Knight of Pentacles sticking out. Anything else for the Devil? Hangman. Oh, wow. The Magician reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, you're definitely leaving, you could be leaving behind an earth sign. Doesn't necessarily mean that, but we do also have the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with somebody who is younger than you or somebody who's, like, less experienced or, like, you know, a little immature. It doesn't even matter if they're, like, older than you or not. They act younger or not so serious. I mean, to be fair, this knight is probably the best knight out of all the four. He's like the most stable one, but with the Devil, not really feeling it. Anyway, with the High Priestess reverse, with the Devil reverse, which, hey, I'll show you it again. Devil reversed, I'll show you it upright so you can look at it. You're freeing yourself. You're releasing yourself. And there's definitely something that came to light, or the truth got exposed. Sorry for the glare. There's something that you're seeing clearly now. Something is coming to light. Like, that just keeps on coming out. But the Moon reverse, the High Priestess reverse, there's some type of clarity that you're going to be receiving, whether that's from communication or you just coming to terms with something on your own. I think it might just be from you coming to terms on your own, because we do have the Hangman here. It could be dealing with a Pisces, not necessarily, but we do have Pisces coming out twice now. And it's very, this energy is very like stagnant, kind of stuck energy I'm feeling like throughout the whole reading. Even the Fool reverse, it's just like there's something that was kind of holding you back, but it's definitely like you're no longer going to be held back anymore. I definitely feel like in the near future there's going to be a lot of quick paced shit going on. So, but yeah, with the Hangman, it's just you taking the realization to look at a situation differently, to gain a different perspective, more knowledge, and with you doing that, you're definitely receiving clarity on this, whatever this is, because everybody is different. It's not really giving me a specific message, but this is, again, another opportunity. Maybe this is regarding the workplace, maybe not. You know your story. But we have the Magician reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Sorry for the glare. And the Eight of Cups. So it's looking like whatever you're leaving behind, it's definitely come to a pause, a standstill, a halt, whatever you like. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chariot reverse comes out, because you're definitely just like leaving something behind. You're refusing to jump back on that wheel, that cycle, and things are changing, no doubt. Okay, so let's go into the King of Pentacles reversed. Tell me about the King of Pentacles in reverse, please, for Aquarius in the present moment. Tell me about the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, my eye's watering up. My nose is runny. Somebody crying? I don't know who. Like, because my nose was not like this before, and now it's just like, okay, it feels like I was just crying, even though I wasn't, but okay. Tell me about the King of Pentacles reverse, please. Seven of Wands reverse, okay. We have a sack coming out. Ooh, we have a pair. Oh, Jesus, scared the hell out of me. We have a pair here. Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Only thing is the King of Pentacles is in reverse. So whether that is you or the person you're dealing with, If this is regarding somebody you're leaving, you guys definitely are cut from the same cloth, 'cause you got a pair. Okay, but you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. There could be conflict going on or separation, or just like y'all aren't seeing eye to eye. Like that's it. Fun fact. I used to say y'all as a joke and make fun of it, like, oh, y'all, right? But now it's like a habit and I can't fucking stop saying it. And so I'm just like listening to my readings as I'm like trying to get the timestamps. I'm like, oh my god, this is a curse. This is a fucking curse. Oh my god. But yeah, there's definitely something. Oh, see, I called it. The Chariot reverse. I fucking called it. I was like, I would not be surprised if the Chariot reverse comes out. Chariot reverse, y'all. Could be dealing with the Cancer. But anyways, with the Ten of Swords reverse, there's definitely some type of deception between you and this person. Something, I don't know what it is. Everybody's situation is probably different, but there's something that was nasty. Okay, somebody here got wrong. Don't know if it's you or the person you're dealing with, but you know the story. I definitely feel like somebody's trying to lower their guard down and not be so like uptight and like closed off. I feel like somebody could also just kind of like throw the stick and they're like, you know what, I don't even want to fight for this anymore. There's two different ways. Like I feel like that might be that situation, like just kind of throwing down the stick and you're like, fuck this, this isn't worth fighting for anymore, or I don't even want to fight with you anymore type shit. And therefore the situation comes to a halt, very slow, very stagnant, and it's just like stuck at a standstill. Damn. Alright, so let's go into the Fool reversed. Start with the Fool reversed. For Aquarius in the present moment. Show me clearly, please. Alright, the Fool reversed. Ten of Wands reversed, Three of Swords, and we have a card coming out, Seven of Swords. Damn. We also have Death sticking out. Do you see that? Be dealing with Scorpio, like I said earlier, as well as Aries energy, Aquarian energy as well. Oh, we have a stack actually. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords here. Getting over heartbreak. It's in reverse, so yeah, you're definitely healing from this. You're moving forward. It doesn't bother you as much as it used to. Obviously, to a degree it does, because otherwise Three of Swords wouldn't be here, right? But since it's still showing up in the spread, it still bothers you a little bit, but you're getting over it, and you're realizing that you don't need this shit no more. But the Two of Wands reversed, again, you're kind of just chucking both sticks. You're like, fuck this, I'm going the other way. I know what I want, I'm going to go get it. I'm done waiting. I'm going to go after what is going to make me happy. So we have the Ten of Wands reversed. You're dropping these burdens. You're dropping whatever has been holding you back, especially the toxicity or unhealthiness. You're dropping that. You're changing the situation. You're really just changing the ways of handling this, and you're done with this. Whatever this is, you're done. And with the Seven of Swords, there's going to go two ways. Obviously, there can be deception, manipulation, lies. Somebody could have gotten away with some behavior or mistreatment of some sort. Or this could just be you planning your next step. Figuring out, okay, because, you know, he has all these swords here. He's, like, sneaking out. He couldn't just wing it and be like, fuck it, I'm just going to go. I'm going to just take off. I'm going to steal all these swords. No, he had to plan it. He had to be very strategic, you know? So that could be you guys, like coming up with a plan, a solid plan. Therefore, that's why the Fool is in reverse, because you're not ready just yet. Your plan's like halfway done for some. Okay, so that could be two different ways of looking at this. So either you're refusing to start something new with this person because they hurt you, it was deceptiveness, and you're done, blah, blah, blah. Or there's something that you're starting, something brand new, but you're not really ready for it just yet, and so you're just planning something. I'm tired of shit, but we gotta pull through. I have another reading to do. Damn, that rhymed. Alright, expected timelines for Aquarius. What are the expected timelines for my Aquarians? What are the expected timelines for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay, the deck's ready, alright. I mean, if you say so. Queen of Swords, okay. Hangman reversed. Oh, or is it reversed? No, because it's actually up right here. Sorry. Okay, so in your expected timelines, it's looking like it's going to be a little slow for a bit, but then something's going to change. Something's going to change. So it's going to kind of continue to be like this for a while, this kind of stagnant, kind of slow energy, hangman energy, Piscean energy over here. But then, the Wheel of Fortune, something's coming, something's changing, something's going to be swapped, changed up, switching something up. And then we also have the Six of Pentacles here. So let's start from the beginning. We have the Queen of Swords here, the Libra energy. Protecting what is yours, protecting what matters to you. You're protecting yourself. You're not settling for less. You're definitely not putting up with bullshit from anybody. And you're making it very clear. And, sorry, I need to hold this card because I'm about to drop it. You're making your intentions very clear, and you're very cutthroat, very straight to the point, and really just having like a no bullshit tolerance. Like, don't fucking do this to me, don't play me, don't disrespect me, don't say this, don't give me an attitude. Like, I'm being serious. I mean business. So don't you dare waste my time. Kind of like that. We also have the Hangman here, so you're kind of, again, just... you're reflecting a lot, okay? You're trying to see something from a different perspective, which is working. Something's working because things are about to change. Things are about to change with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, right now, you're just chilling, and back over here, there's a change coming. And then as time goes on, the change is coming real close. It's coming closer, closer, closer. And then, boom, the wheel's churning, right? You get what I'm saying? And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So this could be regarding the workplace or just even, like, friendship, family, whatever. This is about collaboration, equal give and take, you know, you give and receive, right? It's not one-sided, it's not their way or the highway, it's not a one-way street, it's two-way street. No breadcrumbs here. We're not making fried chicken, okay? Anywho, let's go into the Queen of Swords. Tell me about, oh my god, my eye, please. It's actually, like, really irritated right now. Sorry, my alarm went off, so I had to pause recording for a second. Anyway, let's clarify the Queen of Swords. If this deck wants to shuffle. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Regarding the expected timeline Aqua is headed towards. The Four of Pentacles reversed. That's great. So you're definitely releasing something. Perfect. I love it. Releasing any past baggage or burdens that you were carrying. We have the Chariot upright. So now it's no longer in reverse. Okay, so after a halt, after a slow and kind of stuck period, things are about to change. Changing the way you view, changing your mindset perhaps, releasing our old way of thinking, our old thinking habit. Yeah, the Seven of Cups sticking out as well as the Five of Cups, but I'm not taking them, so they don't apply. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Cups. So definitely looking like there's going to be a lot of celebratory times here. Oh. We did have the Queen of Pentacles coming out earlier in the last spread, or like the very first spread. Now it's reversed. So either somebody is pissed off that you're moving on and living your life and celebrating and having a good time going out and enjoying, or you could be dealing with somebody who is very self-centered. I feel like you're just releasing this person. I honestly really do. You could be releasing Capricorn. This is both Cappy energy out here, just for some, okay? Only take it if it applies, but you could definitely be releasing this type of person, somebody who's like very self-centered. It's all about them, their way or the highway, and you're not about that. You know, we were just talking, it has to be a two-way street, not their way or the highway, and this is exactly the type of person who's like, yeah, if it's not my way, then I don't want it, and I'm not interested, so bye. That type of person, which I really, so annoying. Anyway, but yeah, there's gonna be good times coming out. Be careful not to overindulge, okay, because since we did have the devil show his face in the last spread, so there's, you know, the tendencies, so just be aware of that. Okay, but yeah, things are definitely picking up here. Therefore, you definitely need to stand your ground and protect what matters to you. Let's go into the Hangman, please. What time are we at? Tell me about the Hangman. Alright, tell me about the Hangman for Aquarius. I heard Pisces. I mean, the Hangman is Piscean energy. Okay, now we have the King of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. So again, we have a pair. We have a pair. Oh my god, of course the card's at the very bottom. We have a pair here, and they're both reversed, so don't know what that's about. Huh. Let me just get some more cards before I speak on this. King of Wands upright, though. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I feel like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is the person you're releasing. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. And I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is and the King of Wands is you. The person who's like overworking themselves for some, okay. Really purging through energy and emotions and just kind of really focusing on career related stuff or things that they're very passionate about, and they definitely take on a leadership role, and people like definitely admire you, or whoever this person is, they definitely admire them. Could be dealing with Sagittarius or Aries, Leo. Doesn't have to be though, but this is fire energy. So just keep that in mind. We also have the Six of Wands reversed over here. So this is like, so you're contemplating, or in the near future, you're going to be still thinking and looking at the situation that did not succeed from a different perspective. Oh, that's good. So instead of it, because in the very past, you were looking at this situation in a negative light. You were looking at it in a negative mindset. And then as I was unfolding the reading, I was like, okay, there's an opportunity here. This opportunity where it obviously was not successful. You have the choice to look at this from a different perspective. And that's exactly what you're doing. Like, what the hell? You don't even need my advice saying, look at this from a different perspective. Like, that's exactly what you're doing. Or whoever this is. I like it. Alright, so I feel like that's what the Hangman's just talking about. You're just looking at this situation from a different perspective. And you're kind of just giving up control, releasing control. Telling you the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, y'all, you guys, oh, why? The Ten of Swords. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Empress reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Oh my god. Let me get a couple more. Wait, the Wheel of Fortune was just sticking out, but it's gone now. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. You know what? That makes so much sense. So you in hermit, not even hermit mode, but that's what I was about to say. I guess those cards are pretty similar. So with the Hangman, you're definitely just in a little introspection period to look at this from a different mindset, a different perspective. Well, with the Ace of Swords, this is you taking on a new mindset, looking at something from a clear state. This could be also about honest communication, truth, being very truthful. No bullshit, that's for sure. Like business, like I mean business. And so obviously I feel like whatever, you know, the Ten of Swords, Empress reverse, and the Nine of Wands here, you're looking back at this situation, or you're reflecting about the situation, and now you're seeing something in a different perspective. Okay, you're looking at this differently. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles for the expected timelines. Ooh, ooh. Ah, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. All right, working on your abundance, I'm feeling. Your money, your finances, career, right? Queen of Cups, sorry. The Moon. Oh. Two of Pentacles and Four of Cups reversed. The Sun. So yeah, you're definitely working on getting that stability, gaining that abundance and security. I love it. Keep it up, okay? You're going to reach this Ten of Pentacles in the near future. You're definitely going to. So just keep doing what you're doing. That's what I keep on saying. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. You're on the right road. So don't worry. Whoever needs this guidance, keep doing what you're doing. Don't change anything, okay? I mean, for those who need to look at this from a different perspective, definitely do that. But for those who are already doing it, bravo, keep going, all right? Because, yes, there are things you still don't understand, and you may not completely understand it. That's okay. Sometimes you're not supposed to know everything right now. Down the line, you will understand it more than you do right now. Right now, you just got to keep on doing what you're doing. You will have answers later on, but right now, just keep focusing on yourself. And that's what you're doing. So yeah, you're kind of contemplating, like, I don't know, this is confusing me, but at the same time, do I really care? And so you're kind of like, not really. I mean, yes, I'm looking at this from a different perspective, but at the same time, I have better things to do. I need to like get my happiness. I need to get my pentacles out here, and like I can't be investing all my time and worry into something that I'm not really sure about, or like there's illusions or something, like, you know. And so therefore, with the Four of Cups, I'm feeling like you're kind of just letting it go. You're kind of just deciding to, because you have a choice here to decide to drop it or to keep contemplating about it. I feel like you're just kind of, you know what, I have better things to do. I have my happiness to go get. Therefore, I'm going to just trust myself, trust my intuition, and just believe that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, keep going on this path, and everything will unfold as it should go, you know? Because sometimes you don't know until, like, time goes on and you slowly, like, the thing just unfolds as time goes on, and then you're like, oh, I'm understanding it now. Because if you were just given the answer, like, right then there, you probably wouldn't understand it the way you would if you, like, went through this transformation. You know, it's weird. Timing's weird, alright? It's like some divine shit. Anyway, for the second half of October, any advice from my Aquarians? For the second half of October, any advice from Spirit for my Aquarians? Come on, cards. Speak to me. Alright. They've spoken. They've spoken. Any advice for my Aquas? Any advice for my Aquas? For advice, definitely take time to rest and heal and get that energy back up. Alright? Definitely. Don't overwork yourself, especially for whoever is out there overworking and pushing yourself to the limit. This one's for you. Take some time to rest. Get time. Take some days off if you need to rest. Especially, I don't know, if somebody's sick, okay? If somebody is sick, don't overwork yourself. Rest. Get the sleep you need. Eat healthy. Get those vitamins. Get some sun, alright? Get that vitamin D, alright? You need that shit. And if you don't have sun, it's cloudy or it's snowing wherever the fuck you are, then take those tablets, okay? That'll help you and get that energy, help your body heal. So for whoever needed to hear that, definitely take care of yourself, okay? You need it. We have the Three of Cups. This is advice, so definitely take time to enjoy the good times in life. Go out, enjoy, you know, going out with your friends, your family, those who you really enjoy their company. Go out, enjoy. Not everything has to be slow, stagnant, and stale, and boring. You can change your life if you want to. You're like, yeah, my life is so boring. I'm doing the same thing every day. I wake up, eat, work, blah, 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 and then I go to sleep, and then it's repeat. It's just like, then you can change it up. Change it up. Do something good for yourself, okay? Definitely just for those who need to hear this, because it was reversed. I know it's advice, so it doesn't really, but for those who need this, because we did have the devil come out twice in the reading, be very careful of overindulgence, especially, okay, for whoever needs to hear that. Definitely, you know, if you need to have a limit, put a limit, alright, for whoever needs to hear that, because obviously not all advice is going to apply to everybody. We have the King of Swords here, so definitely just keep that logical mindset. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't tolerate no bullshit from nobody. Of course you're not going to do that. You know that. Be very direct and honest with yourself and the people around you. And it's just about honest communication and very clear. And, yeah, not being blindsided by your emotions or letting things like that get in the way of the truth in a situation. And we also have the Knight of Wands. Okay, taking confident forward action, alright? Not overthinking, not contemplating the choices you make, just going with it. Trusting yourself, trusting the outcome, and not stressing or getting overworked over something, alright? You're just going for it, you're like not overthinking, and it's good. He's very passionate, goes after what he wants, he's very persistent, and that's, I guess, some advice. So for whoever's out there, keep pushing, don't give up, put the time in, and everything will be just good. Don't overwork yourself, though. Don't overwork yourself. And enjoy the good times, okay? Don't be like working like fucking 20-hour shifts and then go home and then don't do that, alright? Give yourself breaks. Have lunch breaks. Have a snack break. Eat. Alright? So that was your reading. If you got something from this, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for 3,000 subscribers. It means so much for all the support, like, shares, comments, subscribes, donations. I really appreciate all of the support. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Goodbye.